What is quite difficult is when you're single and you decide not to go back on any apps, and you create boundaries around how you deserve and desire to connect with somebody, because ultimately meeting somebody is about divine timing and alignment, and we need to be grounded and connected in the spiritual realm, and a lot of those spaces, they're not connected to higher consciousness, they're not connected to higher self intentional intentions, they're not connected to the divine, and I'm not saying that things cannot happen on those apps and various stuff, but to the point where it's got to a very non-committal throwaway culture of dating and disrespecting true emotions and feelings, the humanity of individuals that move into those interactions, is why I pulled myself back for a couple of years, and why I decided not to date on those places, and because spiritual health is very, very important to me, and I knew that I wanted to align, and I deserved to align with someone who is deeply rooted in their ancestral heritage, in their spiritual power, and their spiritual health was something that was important to them. And that is what 144 on the clock. And whether this makes sense or not, I can't really remember what I just said, because it's very intense energies around the full moon, but the message is coming through and has been for a while about intention. So yes, we can meet people online and do whatever we want as long as the intention's pure, but I've changed, well, people say change, I've changed a lot in many ways, but also I've come back to myself that was always there, just dimmed and dulled by the societal and modern Western societal pressures, not negating the benefits and privileges that I've received having grown up in those environments, but when things tip so far one way, the imbalance of those societies is just gone too far. That's when some of us now deciding to make big changes in our lives, because it's just got too much one way. It's unsustainable. So when we go through this enlightenment, awakening stuff, blah blah blah, we unplug, detach, deprogram, reprogram with intentional hardwiring. To see us through what's to come, the resilience, the adaptation, the ability to move how we need to move, and keep on keeping on with rest and love and play as all part of that abundant mentality, is spiritual health, is what is the divine balance between the masculine and the feminine when they come together in divine union. It's what creates true harmony between two people who may be of different cultures, countries, backgrounds, lifestyles, because spirit is a language in itself. Spirit is not words. Spirit is not explanations. Spirit is energy, and when we are around divine souls who embody their true purpose and light, have been in the trenches, gone to hell and back, and now radiating light like never before. Everything's frequency. Everything is a vibration, and I don't dismay. Is that the word? I can't really think in English at the minute. I don't dismay anyone from choosing to go on apps or whatever, but I'd like for the intention to be with love and, commitment and devotion, to be part of all these reasons why we enter into energetic exchanges with people. But ultimately, soul contracts and karmic bits and bobs, things need to be learned, so people won't choose that because of the programming and the contracts made. But at a time where we can, especially on full moon eclipse, release a lot of the old programming and desire to level up in ways that we may never have, and to make choices that we may never have in our life for the long term. We've given up on doing instant gratification because it doesn't get us anywhere in the long term. And it doesn't mean don't live for the present moment, be present, and we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. But it's like, watch the fucking moments, mind the self-control, know that the ancestors are always watching. There's always, spirits about. And that's why I've decided in my life, and I'm certainly not preaching, I'm just sharing a little story here. My little story is I've decided I stopped before dating, and very intentional about how I would come into a connection with a divine soul, a divine masculine, as a divine being, as a divine woman. If people want to class that as arrogance, cool, I'm arrogant. If people want to class that as alignment and self-love, cool, I'm aligned and I live in self-love. And I wish that for the people. I wish that for everybody who's ever hurt themselves intentionally or doesn't like things about ourselves. We're not there anymore. There's a very quick succession of things that we are being presented with right now to level up, and that begins with a personal journey, and then obviously moving into the union, if we so desire, if we believe we're called to be in union with a divine mirror. There's only so much elevation we can do personally without the reflection, and that comes not in just divine union with the partner, with the one, with it happens with our soul family, with anyone who we are interacting with. I trust intentionally and with love. But sometimes creepy creepsters do come back and try to think that they've got more power over our own emotions when we've mastered it. So nothing can really shake us anymore. And yes, that was a little message to somebody who I probably believe is having a little watch of my stuff at the minute, so apologies to everybody else. But just eclipse energy makes people do stupid things sometimes, and that's all right. But stupid things don't require a response anymore, and people are going to believe what they believe, their truth, and it doesn't have to be anything that we believe. So, and I trust that we are harmonizing the energy around us, and we are connecting with souls whose blueprint is really true love and alignment and truth, and not manipulation and emotional control and verbal abuse and various things like that. So may we all rise in love. May we all find the healthy conscious mirrors to live out our days, who want to complement a simple, spiritually grounded, spiritually healthy living, not of excess, but of moderation and respect for the everyman, for our neighbours, for all of us on this journey of life. Oh, I definitely know there's some 909. There's definitely someone here's just saying some messages. Oh, I'm going to stop talking. It's quite powerful. It's quite a lot now. 909. Just as we go into the 99 portal in a number 9 year. Someone is very, very funny here right now with me. I can't concentrate. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of spirits in the room with me now. It's been a day of sacred connection, and the ancestors, they're not my ancestors, they're ancestors of the people that I've spent time with recently, and just the love has been shared, and I feel so grateful to be welcomed onto a land that I wasn't born in. And I'm not going to get emotional, just grateful. Never take anything for granted. You know, this life is really a beautiful game, and as soon as we start to act in arrogance and take anything for granted, the consequences will be severe as we move ahead, because the ancestors have just had enough. So they want to see the youth thrive. They want to see the bridging between the generations. They want us to see children raised in love, in healthy environments, and with loving parents in loving unions, and all respect to those who are doing it singly. You know, we don't always have that option. But for those of us that have been single and are moving into unions or moving into sacred connections, friendships, communities, relationships, you know, let it be intentional, and let spiritual health be number one, because that will really show us whether we are 1111 on the clock, truly in alignment with that person. It's not trauma bond, it's we've both healing our shit. Or there was that quote the other day, I liked it: the healers are so over healing, we're artists now. And I claim that for myself, having had the opportunity to scale up from my little sketchbook that I love to murals at the minute. So that's quite a nice big huge massive learning curve, messy and interesting at times, but yeah, big learning curve for me. So more power to the people. Don't know when I'm going to put this out, because it won't be on Eclipse. Oh, right, I know when I'm putting it out. Before I get hyper, I'm gone. And yeah, 12 tribes, brilliant, thank you.